This is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of, I don't know, August 28th, 2023. Lots going on in the stars at this time. We have a lot of kite energies happening this week too. So we have Neptune still forming the kite energy. Hades in your fourth house is forming a kite energy. So for a lot of you, this could be a move happening this week with this energy here, or this could be you benefiting through other people in your life, like your parents or your husband, with this energy here as well. Alrighty, on the 28th at 10:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Uranus goes retrograde till January 27th, 2024. So this is going to be in your second house of money. This may not be the easiest time for money, but as long as it's well aspected, you're okay. And this week, Uranus is in retrograde and it's well aspected here in your second house. I don't know if I'm crooked. Okay. In your second house at this time. So this is going to be a beautiful energy time for you with money. And on top of that, it's part of the kite energies with Neptune and Hades at this time. So it's definitely helping you along with this energy. It's giving you a lot more clarity. For some of you, this can be a productive time for you. Your office environment may start to be reorganized, or there could be some modernization going in the office at this time. This can be a busy time for you with business. Business can be picking up. This could be a great time to work smarter, not harder. This is a good time for financial plans to work out exactly as planned with this energy. I feel for some of you here, this is dealing with your overall budget. So this is a great time to make a budget with this energy. I feel for some of you here, your work could be a bit micromanaged with this energy. You can be bored when it comes to your career. Vesta is really not as well aspected in the sign of Gemini, with the 3rd, 6th, and 12th house forming a T-square. So you may be the subject of a lot of detours. You could find that whatever it is that you're supposed to do on Monday, you may not actually be doing it because there's going to be so many other things going on in your personal life at this time, that whatever it is that you were planning on doing may not get done today, okay? Relatives, siblings, and neighbors tend to misunderstand you. You often have a hard time explaining yourself. You may not be getting along with family members at this time. For others of you, this could be dealing with like live-in relationships, neighbors. You can feel a little bit stuck or oppressed, and you can be more about your freedom. You really don't like to be told what to do by other people. Then Uranus in retrograde in your second house, you can be using your time to work on yourself, create a new routine, quit a bad habit. For some of you, this could be a difficult energy for growth with business because Uranus is in retrograde. Anytime you have like big planets like Pluto, Saturn, or Uranus in retrograde, not the North Node, because remember the North Node goes counterclockwise, so it's always in retrograde. And then it goes direct sometimes too. But when it goes direct, it brings about changes. But when Uranus and Pluto and Saturn are in retrograde, or if you have a stellium, and God forbid everybody's in retrograde, you're not going to make money at this time, okay? There can be growth happening with business, but it's going to be slow growth because you have an Earth trine happening, so it's going to kind of push things along. You may have to, if you're dealing with sales, those of you in sales that have to meet quotas, you may have to be more convincing to others at this time with this energy and speak facts at this time. North Node opposing Ceres conjunct with Zeus conjunct with the South Node. You may not have difficulties. May not have difficulties winning over your enemies or getting your way. In fact, it can be so easy because this person can be going through it emotionally at this time. And I feel like for some of you here, it's like it kind of like you being a bully and kind of poking fun at the horse at this time that's down on its luck, and you just like ha ha ha. So this could be you getting your vengeance at this time with this energy. This could be a time of karma happening. This could be a time where you're watching your enemies' unfortunate events. This could also be a situation where someone can be whining or complaining more than usual, and you're very snappy and nasty towards weak people at this time, like you eat them alive. Like if they're acting helpless and won't help themselves and you're helping them and you're leading the horse to water this week, it's like you're gonna drown that bitch in that water. It's gonna be like, F it, I don't want nothing to do with you. You know, like you're gonna walk right away. You're not having it. Changes happening, especially with your career. You have a T-square with midheaven. Marriage relationships may be strained. Your timing may be off with sexual matters. A serious matter may be on the mind of your partner. You can be at the wrong place at the wrong time. So Tuesday and Monday, be careful. You tend to be analytical in your way of thinking. You're very masculine energy now with Mars and Libra in your, I gotta think about it, in your 7th house, okay? So you tend to want to dominate other people at this time. You tend to see things as black and white. You're very analytical. You're very masculine energy. So women in your life could find you to be attacking. And like I said, when it came to Mars energy, you're going to find like male rams are going to get into a lot of fight with females, and not female rams, well, female rams too, because what's happening here is that people are going to try to meet your energy level. So if you know how y'all are, it's like you don't listen to yourself. And the problem is you don't listen to yourself, and you don't listen to your tone, your bass in your voice. I'm gonna say this like every year. So some of you that know, I got hacked, so I was a little bit bigger than what I am now. So subscribe and help me get that back. But you got a tone. Okay, so you're gonna have a tone with people with this energy. So a lot of people could be very aggressive with you back because of the bass that you put in your voice. And it's gonna be like, oh, you want to fight? You're gonna be like, what? It's gonna be like, okay, but I don't know why we fighting. So it's gonna be like that. Then on August 30th at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Pisces, you could be prone to depression and isolation and kind of moping around and just being in your feelings. This could be dealing with obsession with the past. It's hard to shake. You may have unfinished business with women in your life at this time. You may have a hard time maintaining emotional balance. Your mood swings can be rather drastic. This may be because you have neglected your personal life in the past, okay, and now is kind of catching up with you. You may not know where you stand with certain people in your life. The moon is quincunxing Juno in the 12th and 5th house. You can be trying not to get involved in other people's drama, or you're trying not to deal with other people's responsibilities. Your 7th house is not well aspected. So be careful with this energy. You can, now if here you go. Now if in your personal natal chart, you could check out Astro Theme for this. In your personal natal chart, if it's not well aspected with Mars in the 7th house, then you are really going to attract aggressive people in your life, pushy people, and weirdos, just weirdos. You may not be getting along with the men in your life as well, or just strangers, like male strangers will come up to you and just come up, like this happened to me too, because my Mars is not well aspected. I opened the door at the gas station. This man looks at me and I made eye contact and I shouldn't have. And he called me a bitch. And I was like, okay. And he just looked at me and I just kept walking. I was like, okay, good for you. Her vocabulary is very small. And the gas guy's looking at me and I'm like, I think he was trying to say hi. It's fine. And I just closed the door. So yeah, it could be something like that happening. All you got to do is say, okay. So I wouldn't go answering DMs. Be careful with the D pics. Okay. You could find men could be very aggressive towards you at this time, and not the I want to have sex with you way, the more like I want to beat the crap out of you, but I don't know why kind of way. All right. So pick and choose your battles with men. You may be the subject of a lot of detours again. So this week, is detour time. So don't expect to get things done. You may have like things that you need to do. You ain't going to get them done. On the 31st, you can be working on trying to have patience with certain situations or people or certain process that you're going through. This could be like trying to get a new system to work on your computer, and it can be like processing, or you may have problems with it because Mercury's in retrograde in your 6th house, or this could be waiting for somebody to fix your website or deal with your website. So certain things right now are not going to work, especially with electronics, with this energy. For some of you at this time, you can be trying to restrict yourself. For some of you, this could be trying to be patient with other people who maybe like have disabilities or are just not quick. Okay, and this could also be dealing with your children as well, if they have learning disabilities too, or if they just have emotional disabilities, or like ADHD, for example. example, like my son has ADHD and my son has slow brain, so you got to be like super patient, and you got to say like you got to say like one word at a time. You got to learn to have a different conversation. So you may have to learn that, to have a different conversation with certain people in order to be on their level, in order to talk to them. Try to be patient with them. Try to find their language that works for you and that other person. You are going to bite your tongue a lot with this energy. You're going to feel restless and uneasy. You may be pressured to act, but find it difficult to find the appropriate outlet. Pressure at work could build up until release and collapse. It makes you feel uncertain, uneasy, and insecure because the things that you count on for stability no longer apply. The chain of command at work may be shifting. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the rules. Some seem hypocritical, some seem pointless, some seem like they don't make no damn sense. So it could be like situations like that. And Mercury, we have an Earth trine happening, so everybody kind of wants to be right at this time. So there's no sense to talking to other people at this time. On the first, Pluto in retrograde is forming a yod with the 3rd, 5th, and 10th house. When you focus on other people's problems, your problems tend to get resolved. You can be bossed around a bit, but I feel like other people know that they can be asking too much of you at this time because they're short staffed, and maybe there is going to be a situation at work where they're short staffed and they're dealing with like a bunch of new people, and all the people that are like supposed to be working called off sick, or this person, whoever did the scheduled them weird because the hours, what have you. Okay, but then what's going to happen is that this is going to be a situation here where you're going to find yourself doing the majority of the work at this time with this energy, okay? And you're going to be like pissed off with that, and your superior is going to be like smiling at you like, I'm sorry, and you're just going to be pissed off because you're too busy doing the work of like 3 or 4 people, so it's going to be a situation like that with this energy. But at the end of the day, it could have like a little bit of a good payoff, like you might get a free meal out of it. You might be able to make certain requests out of your shift supervisor or manager at this time with this energy. Your emotions are closer to the surface at this time. You're more acutely aware of your feelings. It is a time of expressing what you feel. You may have a tendency to get into arguments with others. You may have to defend your position. Getting into arguments at home or at work while mentally, oh boo, I just messed up. Okay, hold on. I was doing so well, and then I'm having problems with like my mouse, so bear with me. It's like I don't know, it's so annoying. It's killing me. It really is. So anyways, you get into arguments with people at work or at home. You have a great ability to concentrate, expect a certain amount of frustrations in solving problems. You may not have patience for other people. You are frustrated about certain delays because of all the planets being in retrograde, so you could be taking that out on other people at this time in the home. So just be about bigger picture and don't take your frustrations out on others. Find a better outlet like working out, exercising, taking a walk with this energy. Give the brain something to do. Okay, because sometimes when we're angry, it's just the brain needing something to do. So look for something the brain can do. The first card I come up with is the King of Wands. You can be dealing with somebody that's stuck in their ways of thinking, very stubborn person, and they're not willing to see things your way at this time. So there's really no point in talking to this person with this energy here. All right, you could be dealing with another fire sign. The Temperance card, patience may be needed at this time with this energy. You may have to bite your tongue more. At this time, this is not the best time for compromise, so focus on what you can control at this time. The Tower card talks about creating balance in your life, probably getting rid of certain things that are a little bit chaotic in your life, or situations or people that no longer make sense in your life, like they no longer serve their purpose. So you could be getting rid of them, or you could be reevaluating certain situations because you don't know why you're there. Okay, so it could be a situation like that where you don't understand why you're there, but you're there, and you want more peace in your life. For those of you who are 50 and older, you could be thinking about like cutting back your hours, quitting your job at this time with this energy to find peace. For others of you, you could be actually moving or doing a job transfer just to have more peace in your life because these people don't know what they're doing, or it's too chaotic where you live with this energy. The Empress card, for some of you here, is you enjoying the simpler life You benefit through mother or through the females in your life, like sister, auntie, grandma, and you could be moving in with them, okay? And you could be living in a chaotic household, and you could be dealing with like separation. You could be moving in with your sister for a while or your mother for a while until you figure out what you want to do at this time, okay? So right now it's a little bit confusing energy for you, but the reason why you're going through all these challenges, because you're trying to create, now you want peace in your life. Now you're like, I'm done fighting, I'm done doing this, I'm done doing that, I'm done working on this relationship, and now I just want peace. So you could be like moving back in with your mother, like I said, sister, until you figure out what it is that you want. The Chariot card, fate is intervening at this time. For some of you, this could be climbing the corporate ladder at this time with this energy. For others of you, you may see sparks of miracles because you were supposed to leave the situation and now you have. So you can see like a lot of like positive things begin to open for you, or you could be getting a lot of clarity this week with this energy. This could also be business picking up at this time, a great time for saving money with this energy. For some of you, a time for new beginnings with this energy. For others of you, there could be a pregnancy around you. If you want to get pregnant, this is a good time for it for you. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money, and the money on the mind. For some of you here, this could be the focus on your financial situation, on money this week. You're more about your stability and getting that coin and securing the bag at this time with this energy. The Six of Swords, your new normal is coming up at this time. For some of you could be purchasing a car here with this energy. So this may not happen now, but for some of you, there's a car in your future, is what I'm seeing, okay? For others of you, there could be delays now with transportation, or there could be delays at the airport with this energy here. Definitely your new normal is coming up this week with this energy. The Sun card, I feel for some of you here that this could be a positive time where you are going to be standing out more and seen. This could be all eyes on you. For some of you, if you're dealing with drama, your drama can overflow into your work area, okay? And, you know, people could be more invested in what's going on in your life than what's going on at work at this time. So be careful with that. You are receiving some kind of attention, but you see the Six of Swords here. This may not be the attention that you want. For some of you may gain sympathy from other people at this time, which makes you stand out at this time. So other people could be helping you with like housing or helping you get back on your feet with this energy. If you've been fighting with like your spouse, this is people in your life taking sides at this time with this energy and saying, oh yes, you can come and stay here for a while and get back on your feet and figure your life out with this energy, you know, kind of situation. So it could be something like that happening for you this week with this energy, okay? I do see an emphasis on pregnancy. For others of you, this is a time of being excellent health. For others of you, these are new parents coming in. So this week, you could be a new parent with this energy. So mazel with that energy here. Alrighty. The Six of Cups, you are sentimental about the past. No more obstacles in your life, or obstacles are going to be removed at this time. You're very diplomatic with this energy. I'm hearing as I connect with the energy, very sincere with this energy, okay? I also feel like for some of you here, this could be a great time for science, for some of you who are in the science field. So this could be a positive time for that. For others of you, the focus could be on children with this energy and focusing on your kids at this time as well. The Two of Cups, I feel with this energy here, that for some of you, this could be a great time to mingle. Not the great time to mingle if you're single, I'm sorry. Not the best time to mingle if you're single, but is there. A lot of you don't want to date at this time because you got to check your rising and stuff and see what your rising is. But I know Capricorn is not really in the mood. Libra not really in the mood. Scorpio not really in the mood. So a lot of people are not really in the mood for dating at this time. But I do see a new relationship coming up for you during this time period as well with this energy. So I do see that happening. Trust your intuition. You may have a premonition about this person as well. For some of you, this could be somebody coming back into the picture, but they want to reveal some truth to you at this time. They want to let you know that they have like feelings for you and that they're crushing on you. So this could be a new love coming in. You just don't know who it is, but when you meet this person, you'll know who it is, okay? So somebody's gonna like let you know, like, hey, look, I've been crushing on you for the longest time, I do see a past love returning for some of you, or this could be somebody that had a crush on you and you had a crush on them and nothing transpired, but now something's going to transpire, okay? The Fool card talks of new beginnings coming up with this energy here, a blase kind of energy going on as well with this energy. Love at first sight, unexpected love coming in, okay? But y'all know what time it is. I'm not playing with you about this Mercury in retrograde, okay? Because some of y'all testing that energy, and then I'm like, it's not gonna work. Don't do it. No. And then what do? You do it, and I'm like, okay, well, all right, now you two are karma. Have a nice day. So talk. You could talk, just don't have sex. Talk, date, get to know this person. Don't have sex, okay? Because if you have sex, that's going to ruin it during the Mercury retrograde. So wait after the 14th, okay? But then if you really want to be serious about it, wait after 2 weeks till the 28th of September before you have sex with this person, okay? Don't touch them, all right? So, I'm telling you, because if you do, you're going to be so disappointed and butthurt about it. And it's going to be like, I love it. I'm going to be like, I know. All right. So then we have miscommunications and relationships happening for some of you here with this energy. And I think I just talked about that with the King of Wands here as well. And also on the astrology too. So they're correlating with each other as well. So I do see misunderstandings and miscommunications. So if this person's trying to come in and trying to communicate with you, just, try to be like, I don't know. It depends what they say. They might say something stupid and you're going to be like, oh, whatever. I do see for some of you applying for jobs at this time with this energy, the World card, recognition, success, fame. Okay. Some of you could be receiving that at this time. Lots of attention around you at this time. All eyes are on you with this energy here, for better or for worse. Okay. Energy is energy. Alrighty. Because I feel like some of you, it may not be for the right reasons, is what I'm hearing. And then some of you, it is for the right reasons. But I feel like for some of you, you really got some drama going on in your life at this time, okay? So your drama is kind of like spilling over into your work, into your career, going to your job. It is like, oh Lord. All right. The Three of Coins, this is growth happening, either financial growth. I'm hearing financial success. So certain things that you do at this time could be very successful for some of you here. The Queen of Wands, I feel like, as I connect here, it doesn't mean this, but I feel like because Mars is here and this is Libra energy, you're very deliberate. You're taking initiative at this time. You know what you want with this energy here. I do see for some of you, you are really more about your financial security at this time. You are coming up with money making ideas during this time period with this energy. For others of you, you are intriguing a relationship at this time. Okay, it may be platonic at first because I asked you it to be, so thank you for listening to me, but I do feel like it's going to go somewhere, okay? I feel like for some of you here, you don't understand why you're so attracted to this person, okay? But you are, all right? I can't, it's kind of like you're an elephant, they're a horse. It's like, but then you two like are cool together and you guys like each other, so I don't know how you're going to make it work. So it's like opposites attract kind of situation here with this energy, so it is what it is. It does what it does. So it's kind of like that situation. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. This could be money coming in with this energy. So make sure you're saving your money at this time, because as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves. I see self-realizations coming up here with this energy as well. Okay, so I see that for you this week. I feel like for some of you, you could be an international teacher. You could be teaching in different countries like Japan and stuff like that. Or you could be traveling and teaching to make money that way. So that's really cool. I know a few friends that did that when I was younger. So you're going to have fun. I see an international team around you as well. So this is going to be a great time for you, I feel. So mazel with that. Alrighty. The Eight of Coins, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to your career or throwing yourself into your career with this energy as well. Alrighty. The Death card, a purging is happening. Definitely a transformative time period for you with this energy. Brings about changes, but also a purging. So whatever has to leave your life at this time, let it leave your life. And I felt like you were going through changes anyways, like major changes are coming up this week, but change is for the better. Definitely an emphasis on pregnancy. Somebody pregnant here. Okay? Somebody pregnant. Alrighty. The Four of Cups. I feel like you could be using this time to work on yourself with this energy, or this is you finally like letting go of the bone, giving up on control, and just being like, I'm just gonna let whatever happen now. I don't care no more. I'm just gonna let it happen. If it works out my way, mazel. If it don't, mazel. And this could be like a situation I'm hearing that you could be trying to get back somebody at this time. With this energy, you could be trying to get back into a relationship at this time, but this person is not having nothing to do with you at this time. This person don't even want to talk to you. You could be dealing with like a Scorpio or an Aquarius. They don't even want to talk to you. You dead to them, okay? And you could be trying to like reach out to them. I do see that you are unable to let go of this situation, okay? And that's because you know what happened? I can tell you exactly what happened because this is an Aries thing, and this is something that you need to you need to like fix. This is your mentality, and especially if you're Aries rising or if you're Sun in Aries in the first 4 houses, this is you got broken up. Somebody broke up with you. Somebody divorced you and left your ass first, you see, and then now you want to yo-yo back in because you can't stand rejection. Okay, you can't stand rejection. That's why you are coming back. So it's more of a mental thing. It's part of your tikkun to let go, release, and leave this person alone. Because what's going to end up happening, because they rejected you, oh my goodness. Okay, so because they rejected you, you're going to go back to them, and then you're going to reject them and leave them. You see, because they rejected you first. Aha, you know, so it's like, aha, you know, it's kind of like that situation. It's a tit for tat. So I would work through that emotional process, part of your tikkun of letting this person go, and work on that, because that is part of the sign of Aries. That is the negative trait of Aries, is that they can't stand rejection. So they got to go back to the situation because they need to be accepted, okay? So you need to not intrigue that, work, get help, go get therapy or something, and work through that mental process, because that is a mental trip for an Aries within itself. The Three of Swords, I feel there's traveling coming up with this energy. Yeah, I see you leaving a situation. You're going to get kicked out of this situation, because this means the Three of Swords with the Tower card means that basically what happened here is that the two parties did not get along with each other, and they left the situation, but you're not over it, okay, because they kicked you out, not the other way around. For some of you, you want to stay in the relationship, but at the same time you want your cake and eat it too, and this person's not having it, okay? So you know, so this is going to be like a difficult emotional process for you, all right? For others of you, you're just going through it in your head at this time. Something that you want to do is kind of like going on a diving board, but not diving off the board, and you're giving up before you even try it, okay? You're already like, oh, it's not going to work, all the planets are in retrograde. No, you know, check out your rising, because let me see, Sagittarius is having a beautiful week this week with money and everything. I mean, gosh, you're just like, damn, all right? For some of you, I feel like whatever you're trying to finish, you're not going to be able to finish it this week, okay, or next week. You're going to drop it and move on to something else, alrighty? So I see certain projects are going to be left behind at this time because something else is coming up. For some of you here, this is not an easy time for your children as well. You could be dealing with a divorce with this energy, or there could be some like real like changes happening around you guys that's really emotionally affecting them at this time, okay? The Eight of Wands, I see traveling coming up. I see good news happening for you this week as well, so don't give up. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick. For some of you, you definitely are thinking of somebody. For others of you, you're more quiet and to yourself and kind of sitting on your hands about the changes that you want to make at this time with this energy. For some of you, the focus on sister, like I said, I feel like there's going to be a nurturing home around you with this energy. For others of you, you're dealing with your teenagers at this time, and the focus can be on them, and they could be going through it. So your kids are more of the focus this week with this energy here, and kind of being busy with them as well for some of you, okay? The Moon card, I feel like for some of you here, this could be an emotionally confusing time for you. This could also be clarity coming up for you with this energy here as well. The Ace of Coins, delving into certainty. Okay, this could be self-realizations again. Alrighty, self-realizations, and this could be clarity on a situation coming up for you with this energy here. This is a beautiful time for mastering money and getting your money situation under control here. Or you could be, again, moving back in with your family members, especially sister, to get your financial situation in order. I'm hearing your money situation is priority at this time. The Three of Cups. Oh, I'm hearing top decision at this time. Okay. Sometimes spirit talks to me and it's just like, okay, let's begin channeling. Okay. So I'm hearing top decision is coming. So there is definitely something on your mind. There's abundance in a love relationship that's coming. Alrighty. And it's coming. All right, it may not come during this time period because Mercury is in retrograde, and a lot of people watch me. I do see a toxic relationship around you. I do see financial hardship, but that could be temporary, and things will turn around for you. You just have to find ways to. You're very resourceful. You'll find ways to save money. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be staying at people's houses with this energy. For others of you, I see dirty money. Okay. For others of you, I feel like you're unaware of your financial situation, or okay. It could be a situation where somebody, like a spouse, is hiding money from you because they're trying to leave your ass. Ooh, okay? So it could be a situation like that, and they're not talking. Or you're dealing with court, and somebody is hiding money from you at this time, trying to pretend that they're broke, and they're not broke. And I feel like this person's like really like I don't know if they're a drug dealer or what, but I'm like seeing like this person like being like really sneaky and in their car and kind of like driving past by your house or something like that, and they owe you money, or that could be like the baby daddy or baby mama, and they owe you money, and at the same time you know that they have money, but they're not willing to give it at this time with this energy, so they're hiding it. The truth will come out. The truth will be revealed. So know that. And I feel like the truth is going to be revealed in like increments for some of you. Like it's going to be like, but then other people are going to validate that. Oh my God. Yeah, you end up going to court with somebody over money because they're hiding it, but they're not doing a good job of hiding it. Okay. For some of you, emphasis on earning money overseas. For others of you, you could be dealing with something that's government funded. For others of you, this is getting a government job. Ooh. Anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie. I don't know. Love me. Okay, subscribe, share, get my viewership up to like more than like 100 people. I mean, damn. Okay, I don't sugarcoat my stuff. I spit it out like I see it. I try to look for the glittery monkey balls and stuff. I can't find the glittery farts, but next week is going to be a great week. You just need to check out your natal chart and find your rising, okay? Love you guys. Kisses.